University students in Iran capital protest restrictions on women's clothing. Iranian university students held a defiant protest against the regime on Monday in Tehran over restrictions on what female students are allowed to wear on campus. A large number of Tehran University students held a rally on Monday morning protesting the regime's oppressive policies under the pretext of hijab regulations on campus. The university's regulations committee is imposing severe rules related to women's clothing, according to the students. College students would rather die than live in shame, the students were heard chanting. One of the students was seen holding a sign reading, "Freedom of choice is our right." Initial US assessment blames Iran's regime for ship attacks. A US official says military experts believe explosives blew holes in 4 ships off the coast of the United Arab Emirates Sunday, and suspects the Iranian regime may be involved. 2 of the oil tankers belong to Saudi Arabia, which says the ships suffered significant damage in what it and the UAE calls sabotage. This is what Iran does, the sort of thing you would see Iran doing. It fits their MO, the official told Reuters. Trump warns Iran's regime it will suffer greatly if something happens. US President Donald Trump on Monday warned that there will be a bad problem for Iran if something happens, in response to a reporter's question in the White House about attacks on oil tankers in the territorial waters of the United Arab Emirates. Minister's remark about sending children to war leads to outcry. Recent remarks by the Iranian regime's education minister about 14 million school children being ready to go to war has led to public outcry and condemnations among Iranians. Iranian media reported that Mohammad Bathai, Minister of Education, on May 10th in a speech said, "Now we have 14 million students in schools who, if needed, are ready to sacrifice their lives like during the Iran-Iraq war." In the 1980s, the Iranian regime sent tens of thousands of children to fight in the war against Iraq, often as cannon fodder, to run on minefields to open the way for regular armed forces to advance. The minister's remarks has led to a wave of protests on social media. Iran's regime sentences British Council employee for alleged espionage. An Iranian woman working for the British Council has been sentenced to 10 years in prison in Iran on allegations that she spied for the UK government. Aras Amiri, 33, worked for the UK Cultural Institution in London and was arrested in Iran in March 2018 while on a private holiday to visit family. The Iranian regime announced Monday that a woman had been jailed for 10 years for cultural infiltration by the British intelligence services in Iranian internal affairs.